I'm not like other girls.
I'm an actual gremlin.
Okay. Okay. So a pygmy girl is basically the female version of a simp. Just basically a girl who wants to get all of the attention from all of the guys because she's one of the boys and she's not like other girls. She's super quirky and
Isn't
weird.
like a big thing though? Isn't it like they fake an interest? Like they're like, oh, I like cars and I know lots about cars, Chad. Like I mean, tell me about cars. You know, they'll fake an interest to seem like they're not
Yeah,
one of the
yeah.
boys.
Basically, they do that to try and get the man of their absolute dreams.
Well, if they have to fake their interest to get that man, then I don't think it's really the man of their dreams.
Well,
Like
I mean,
that's I guess that's the essential flaw. We put it out pretty quick here. Is that if you have to feign like your interest and stuff to appease someone, then you're probably already barking up the wrong tree.
yeah, yeah, I get what you're saying, and I mean, I kind of agree. I kind of agree that there's no point in faking what you like or what you want, but in those times that those girls are faking the interests, they are also learning about the
You can use that to open up conversation with another person, and that's not
yeah.
dishonest or something.
But the thing about pick me girls is that they do these kinds of things solely for the attention of these men and maybe more than just one man
I
because they
mean,
want
yeah.
to be quote one of the guys. They want to be a bro girlfriend.
I mean,
Have you ever had
just
a bro girlfriend?
I mean, here's the thing: is I mean, I remember in high school there was these girls. I think she liked me. She might have liked one of my friends, but she spent the most time around me, and she like tried to align with like our political opinions or whatever, or things that we would say, but mostly political because we were in debate together or whatever. So she would try to like say stuff to agree with us, or she would try to say stuff that was like something we're interested in at the time, and she would act like she was interested in it. And then I like, cause I'm like conversation, and I talk about it with her for half a second, and she was just so empty-headed about it, and she wasn't stupid or nothing, but she didn't know anything that we were talking about, and so it's kind of like, come on, like don't fake interest to be interesting. I mean, I was never interested in that person, but I was like, I'm not gonna be like mean to you and just be like, screw you, go away from me. But you know,
Well, I mean, that's not really a pick me girl. What she was doing is she was just trying to get closer to you.
I
That's
don't
not
think.
pick
I
me.
mean, I tried to describe that as charitably as possible. She was very well. Is there more to being a pick me girl? That's always kind of what I got from being a pick me. Is it the Is it the and it also she also would also be like, I'm not like other girls and stuff like that. I'm interested in the things you're interested in and the things
So,
your friends are interested
um,
in.
the ooh woo cutesy girls.
Yeah, the uwu types.
Yeah, yeah, they're kind of like the ooh woo types that put other women down in front of guys to get validation from the
Oh,
guys. So, like, say
yeah.
that you see this girl and she's hanging out with her friend, and the girl's friend's crush comes up and he's like, "Hey, you want to go out?" And then the pick me girl's like, "Oh my god, Jessica, are you really like are you sure he wants to go out with you because like you haven't brushed your teeth in like weeks and you've obviously been gaining weight."
So it's like putting down other girls,
Yeah.
just so they can get the guy's attention or whatever. I
Yeah,
mean,
basically, basically.
she didn't do that. Not that I ever saw. Maybe she did do that, but I mean, I definitely would have been like, "Yo, what the hell?" You know, I would have been like, "Calm down." Like, I'm pretty. I've always been pretty aggressive with other dudes. You know, it's just bully other dudes. That's what you do. Like that's something I've never got to. That this is
It's
off
just a
topic.
guy
It
thing.
is. It is a guy thing. It's a guy thing to bully other guys. Not in like we're not like shoving their heads in toilets and shit, but like to to mess with them, like make fun of them, call them fat, call them short, call them something, mess with them and do it constantly, and I like roughhouse with my friends too. But like, I was always kind of with girls. I was kind of like, ooh, I was always because I was real nervous about that because like, don't get us in trouble, bro. Bro, they don't understand. Their peanut brains can't comprehend. Like, I know I'm making fun of you, not really, because that's actually something I like about you, and that's how you're not like other girls.
Uh,
That's something I want to talk about. You get it if you've been called a pick me, and
I actually have been called a pick me girl a couple times in high school when I was in high school.
why?
Um,
Why did they call you that?
well, first of all, I was a cringy emo girl for half of high school,
Mm-hmm, of course.
but pick me didn't exist back then. It
So
was
you're called the
more
equivalent.
towards my senior year
Mm.
because I didn't like believe what other girls believed, and we got into this huge debate in class about whether or not women should be drafted. And I was
Oh,
just like, well, I'm all for woman equality. Like, if equality is equal, if men are drafted, women should be drafted too. That's
and
just
they were
how
calling you a pick
equality
me for
works.
that.
Yeah,
That's
because
really that's weird.
I don't it's
I mean, I think that's what it's become. It's not become that. It's kind of like anything is like
I
any
think that
word.
most girls are like they use it as an insult towards other girls who don't like believe the same things as them, whether it be politically or whether it be just in general things that are like absolutely they don't fucking mean
I mean,
anything.
yeah, you can see that. I mean, it's kind of funny. We were talking earlier. It's like the pick me girls put people down, but I kind of the most I've seen pick me a lot used as like as women telling other women that like, oh no, your opinion's just being used to appease men. And it's like that's I mean,
That's not very 2022 of you, bro, or
You could
sister.
say something like women have come a long way through women's suffrage and now they have all of these rights, but it's stuff that's like
cringe.
men's mental health that gets ignored more, and they would call you a pick me for that.
I mean, all that I don't really care about all that, but the truth of it is like I get exactly what you're saying though. They use it as a way to like discredit other people's opinions. And I mean, I've seen that a lot. Like that's the most. That's what I usually hear more on like the free speech spectrum of people because that's what I think's interesting. And I like those type of dudes on the internet. They're usually funnier because they don't temper themselves for other audiences. And usually I'll see girls say stuff that's like free speech or oh you should be able to make this edgy joke that guys made, and then people are calling them a pick me because they made insert edgy joke, and they're saying that or they say that guys should be allowed to make that joke or people in general. And I was just like, really? I mean, can a woman have a edgy sense of humor too? Or
Can't a woman have a sense of humor in general?
I mean, yeah, that's
No.
no, no. Yeah, you got a good point. No, they can't. They can't be funny. Women can't be funny. And on that note, let's talk about pick me boys, because I know you wanted to talk about that a little bit. And to me, the whole idea of just like, I mean, I understand. Like I said before, I understand exaggerating your interest to being like, oh, you like hiking? Let's pretend there's a girl who actually likes hiking and just doesn't say that to get a dude who's dudes because women think all men like hiking for some reason. But all men kind of, I like hiking, so I'm a hypocrite. But I think the whole idea of pick me guys is weird because you feign interest into like feminine things usually, or maybe you feign interest into something that a girl likes that's not necessarily feminine. But to me, that's
No, that's not what a pick me boy is.
okay. Tell me.
So, have you ever been friends with a guy or seen a guy and they're just like, I'm so ugly, nobody likes me, no one wants to be with me, girls
Isn't that
don't
an
even like nice guys, and I'm a nice
Well, that's
guy.
like an. Well, I guess they're kind of the same because it's feigning for attention. They're faking something to get. So I guess it is kind of the same thing. I guess
and like
girls do that too,
they're
but guys are
begging
worse about
for
that.
compliments and
Fishing for 'em.
attention from the girls that they want. They're so desperate to be with this girl. So
Yeah, it's all cringe. Like a dude doing that is super cringe. Like, oh, I'm so ugly. Why don't girls ever pay attention to me? Maybe it's because you never work out and played League of Legends. Maybe that's why.
and
But
then if someone says like, "Oh, you're not an ugly guy. You're kind of attractive."
will you go out with me? Meh, meh, meh. Will you go out with me?
No.
What? What? I told you that I was into The Office. Why aren't you into me? Like, what?
You
That
forgot to call me a dumb whore bitch after that.
dumb whore bitch.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, there
That's
it
what a
is.
pick me guy is.
I mean, like, that's the thing is like I think it's so weird for people to feign interest. It's almost like a lot of people all they are is just an assemblage of their hobbies and interests. They don't care at all about who they actually are as people. Like the first thing they say is like, I like The Office or I like dogs, and it's just like, okay. It's like, wow, that's really interesting, Tiffany. Why don't you tell me about who you are as a person? Oh, wait, there's nothing there. And that it goes for guys, too. That's not, I'm already a misogynist, I understand, thank you. But the thing is like, that's guys, too. So many guys are like, I like cars, and there's nothing about them that's interesting. And I think that's a really big problem. I think it's because of the age we live in. We're kind of just like become one hobby and nothing else.
Yeah. I mean, I think that pick me girls are just basic bitch girls that crave attention. Like, the only thing that is inside of her head is Dwight Schrute.
Dwight
Like, that's it.
Schrute, Dwight Schrute, The Office, and cute puppers. Oh my gosh,
Cute
puppers,
puppos.
puppos. Oh my gosh, I like dogs. I'm gonna become a veterinarian, like
Oh my
every
god,
other
guys,
girl.
I love football so much. My favorite team is the Oceaners.
The Oceaners, yeah. That's. I mean, you know what?
The
Okay, I know.
Lakers?
I, oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I see. Like the thing. I know so little about football. Like genuinely, like I know so little about. I'm not even gonna pretend I do. I like my team that I've liked.
Literally, I just know what the Lakers
Yeah,
are.
you just know what the
And
Lakers
that's
are. Yeah,
it.
like I mean, well, sports have lost interest. I don't even know if that's like what like okay, this is we sound disconnected. We've been in college for too long, right? It's like I bet in high school now the pick me girls are like, oh, I like insert character from insert game, probably Apex Legends. That's what everyone plays right now,
Oh
right?
my god, guys, I listened to this underground comedian. His name is Bo Burnham, and he just released this new thing called
Okay,
Inside. It's
now we're
so
just
good.
making fun of basic people. That's different. Making fun of basic. I mean, we can do that all day. But okay, I don't know many guys that are like obsessed with Bo Burnham. Like that's usually a girl thing.
I
Or
know 4, and they're all gay.
well, you know what? That sounds about right. That I mean, like I have never seen like I got so bored. I've always been bored of like musical conversations. So I guess to say in conclusion, like pick me girls, pick me guys, nice guys, whatever you want to call them, they're just feigning attention, and that's I mean that's really we're gonna end the thesis of this video with the same way we figured out in the first 3 minutes. So to conclude the thesis of this video, like we figured out in the first 3 minutes, if you have to fake your interest in something to get somebody's attention,
Just
then
get a personality.
just get a personality, be funny. If you're a dude, here's the thing, here's my advice, dude. Work out, get an interest, clean your room, and take a shower more than twice a week, and you'll do a lot better. Like, just take a shower more
Curl
than
here
twice a
and
week. You'll be
shave your
fine,
head.
bro. You'll be fine. Exercise. Take up boxing or Brazilian jiu-jitsu or something. You'll do good. And don't talk about your weird niche interest with every girl you meet. Your weird niche interests are for your weird friends you meet online, and probably not even them because they're tired of hearing about it. So
Don't forget to shave your head and grow a beard because I know that hairline needs some work.
that I needs work. I mean, yeah, I guess. That needs to be our next video. Is like how to succeed if you're a boy or a girl. Is that's
Girls just grow a beard and shave your head.
girls
That's it.
grow a beard, shave your head. Guys, if you need to help yourself, then just wash your pussies every once in a while. And girls, go to the gym, get swole.